A love story, Life of Miya, on Mobile Legends. In the mystical forests of the moonlit land, where time flows like whispers on the wind, lived a graceful elven warrior, Miya. Miya, as a young elf, training in a mystical forest with golden leaves and floating runes. Born with a bow in her hand and stars in her eyes, Miya trained in secret groves, guided by ancient spirits and the silent gaze of the moon. A graceful elven archer named Miya, standing alone under a full moon, her bow glowing with ancient power. A land torn between light and shadow, two warriors walked their own paths, never knowing destiny had already written their meeting. Miya, guardian of the moonlight. Alucard, hunter of demons. One fought to protect, the other to avenge. Miya, patrolling the forest under glowing moonlight with her magical bow ready. Alucard, the fierce demon hunter, walking through a dark Gothic castle corridor, sword resting on his shoulder. But one night, as the moon reached its peak, a stranger watched her from the shadows. A lone warrior, cursed by darkness, yet drawn to her light. A mysterious warrior, cloaked in shadow, watches Miya from afar, hidden behind ancient trees. Miya and Alucard accidentally crossing paths in a mysterious forest, both aiming weapons at each other. Miya and the warrior meet in a moonlit glade, their eyes locked in silent understanding. Their first meeting was anything but peaceful. In the heart of an ancient forest, arrows clashed with blades. Neither trusted the other. A tense standoff between Miya and Alucard, with magical energy and shadowy power clashing around them. They met not with words, but with hearts. Two souls entwined by fate, fighting side by side as war threatened to consume the land. A moment of quiet, a shared fire. And for the first time, they spoke. Not as enemies, but as souls seeking purpose. Miya and Alucard, sitting by a fire after their clash, sharing a quiet moment with uncertain trust. A dramatic battle scene. Miya fighting beside the warrior against a horde of shadow beasts. Alucard saving Miya from an ambush of shadow demons, mid-action, blades and arrows flying. Danger found them again. Alucard saved her, then fell. Miya, once distant, now cared deeply. She saw the pain behind his strength. In battle, they became legends. In silence, they found love. And when wounds ran deep, Miya cared for him, not as a warrior, but as someone who had found home. Miya tending to the warrior's wounds in a quiet cave, warm firelight casting soft shadows, wounds under the night sky, stars reflecting in her eyes. A romantic moment, Miya and the warrior standing on a hill, overlooking a glowing valley. Under starlit skies, they whispered dreams, a future, a promise. A peaceful moment, Miya and Alucard walking side by side through a field of moonflowers. Together, they found peace in moments stolen from war. A field of moonflowers, a promise unspoken. An emotional farewell scene as Alucard heads into a battle alone, Miya watching with tears in her eyes. But fate had other plans. He vanished in a battle, only she survived. The valley echoed with his silence, and all that remained was his blade. But light and shadow never rest. Alucard walked into battle alone, believing he must face it by himself. Tragedy strikes. The warrior disappears in battle, leaving only his blade behind. Miya wept where no one could see, but her tears watered the seeds of strength. She built a monument, not of stone, but of memory. Miya standing at a monument, built for her lost love, her expression serene but heartbroken. Miya followed his path, not to stop him, but to stand beside him. With his sword in hand and the moon as her witness, she became more than a guardian. She became his strength. Miya, holding Alucard's sword, standing strong in battle, surrounded by light and shadow. Years passed, and now she leads, her bow steady, her heart stronger, for in every arrow she fires lives the love that never died. Miya, leading a new generation of heroes, carrying her love's legacy in her heart. Miya's love story was never about endings. It was about the light that remains, even when darkness falls. When Miya met Alucard, it wasn't just fate. It was the beginning of a legend, where love was forged in battle and trust lit the darkest night.